Hi guys, just making a quick video here. It's meant to be a bit of a motivational boost for people that are looking for a side hustle, make some money online. There's a lot of videos out there telling you it can't be done. There's a lot of videos out there pushing you towards match betting to online vlogging, all that good stuff. But I know that people are looking for the get rich quick scheme, and this is the closest that I found to doing it. I can make 15, 16K in a few minutes work. It is hit and miss. It's a bit of a lottery out there. You need to be in the right place, right time, but it is from online and it is a viable method. Now, this wouldn't be a motivational video, nor would it be an entrepreneurial video without some Tai Lopez memes. So, what we're going to go with is I am going to give you the
knowledge.
and you're going to do it without having to read,
2,000 new books.
and maybe you will have
New Lamborghini.
in your
My garage.
Right, it's time to really grab your interest. So we're going to show you the result first, and then we'll go through the ins and outs of what happened. So the result is that we go to Google, we need to go to my Amazon account, we need to go over to the orders, we need to search for my iPhone order. Now, these are the orders in question, and we'll open one up. And these are from the new phones, and they're £389.99 each for a 256GB iPhone 7 Plus. Terrible price in this current market because they are old phones. But at the time when my order was the 20th December 2018. So let's have a look at the orders that I processed. These are the three up here. I'll just open them from there. And as you can see, I've got 20 iPhones at £32.99 each, coming at a total of £659.80. So we can actually look at the invoice there, all the order details. And as you can see, 20 iPhones, grand total 659.80. Same for this one. Got another 20 phones there at £39.99 each. Again, order details, £659.80. And again, we got 10 on this order, totaling at £329.90. I'll just go to the order details there. As you can see, the order numbers are all different. I've blocked out my address for obvious reasons. Something interesting we can do at this moment, guys, is look at the price tracker for this phone at the time we purchased. So what we're going to do is we're going to steal the URL from the phone's page. We're going to go to Three Camels, and we're just going to drop the price into the URL price tracker here. And what this is going to tell us is the price from around November 2018 to the current price. It's only listing third party new at the moment because it hasn't got data for the Amazon or the third party used. Price was pretty solid at over 580 at the time. What we can see here is a £323.99 across the board. I remember at the time they were hovering around that price on offer. So it looks like when we caught the offer at 3299 that someone in this company was looking to put it at £329.99 and they've literally missed a nine. At the time it was fulfilled by Amazon themselves, it was FBA. So what this has done is it's just been sent out automatically before the issue was corrected. These phones got delivered the next day. So this is why this happened. It does happen quite often, and you just need to be there to catch it. Obviously, this data wasn't captured, it happened instantaneously, and I've made sure the anomalies are included. Again, still nothing. So, like I said, right place, right time. How do you improve your chances of doing that? We'll look at that now. Right, how are you going to spot these anomalies? It's quite hard to do it yourself. You're going to be trawling through websites, it's going to look bleak. You're going to get fed up and you're not going to make any money. So what you can do is you can go to somewhere like Hot UK Deals, which is a crowdsourced website. It's basically users put their deals up and then you can rank them. They're called hot deals if they get ranked good. And what you can do is you can type something like glitch, you can activate an alert, and then what you're going to do is you're going to see on emails whenever someone has a glitch, or you can also type in voucher stacking, things like that, and you'll just get loads and loads of glitches through. 90% of them aren't worth doing if you want to make money. They're just good products at good prices. But sometimes you get absolute corkers and you'll be able to flip them on eBay and you'll make a serious profit. Sometimes stores don't honor the glitches, but 50% of the time they do, and you make a good profit. So that's that way. What you can also do is you can look for website change monitors. So if you know a website that is popping up glitches left, right, and center, and you want to capitalize on those before mainstream get it, so before it gets posted on Hot UK Deals, what you can do is you can get a website change monitor. Back in the day, I used to use Distill, which is all the way down here in the search rankings now. These players may have been, produced a better tool. That's why they're higher in the search rankings. Um, so yeah, these website change detectors, basically on Distill especially, it's a Chrome plugin. You just activate it, you put it on a website, you highlight the element on a website. So say if it's this element here, um, you know, you'll be able to identify the element as you can see it's highlighted. And when that changes, it will give you an alert to your emails. So when you're on the website that you're looking, you think a product might reduce in price, you want to monitor the whole website, you can, select the prices of each items, and then you can get an alert when it's dropped. And if you know that you're waiting on you've got one monitoring curries, for instance, TV sets, and you're waiting for one to drop below £100, you can put a alert on there. If it goes below 100, you'll get an email alert. You can open the email straight away, purchase 20, 25 of them, and you can flip for a profit. Right, guys. So what I said I was going to explain to you is how you flip these items. Starting with the phones, then. When you're going to flip phones, you've got three obvious avenues. You've got eBay, you've got local websites, so your Gumtrees, and then you've just got Facebook Marketplace. They're the three main streams. You can also sell to your friends and family because, a product like the iPhone 7s, if you can do a decent price, they do want them. I think I get my grandma one. I think my little sister bought one for a discounted price. They do fly out. Everyone wanted these iPhones at the time. The thing you need to know about refurbished phones, so if you get a good deal on refurbished phones, you need to understand that these are not out of the factory. They are refurbished, and even though a reputable company refurbished these phones, you are getting them at a dirt cheap price. If there is a default, you're not returning them because they're going to refund you your 30, £40 that you spent on the phone, and then they're going to get the money back by fixing the phone and reselling it. They're not going to give you a replacement. So what you're looking out for in refurbished phones is the statistical likelihood that you're going to get a dud, and that's where selling them locally or even on eBay is quite a stressful scenario because say out of a factory, probably one in 1,000 iPhones has got a default, and then you take it back to Apple, they repair it under warranty, you get it back. With refurbished phones, I find one every 10 phones, sometimes one every 5 phones, they've got a default. These iPhone 7s were notorious for when you change the screen, the touch sensor in the home button didn't register fingerprints. Also, the screen itself could have hotspots, which means parts of the screen would be ultra responsive, meaning that even if you weren't touching it, it would register a touch. Other parts of the screen would be non-responsive, so you could touch them as many times as you want, you wouldn't get any feedback. Other things is image stabilization, the sensors on the cameras are off, so you would never get focus. And also the speakers on some of them, when you know, are using the speaker on your phone to take a phone call, you would have to go to loudspeaker to hear the person speaking back, which is not ideal. All these problems are fixable, but you're not here to learn how to fix iPhones. That's another business entirely where you can make some money. You're here to flip stuff as quick as possible to make money with the least amount of effort. So what I did is, if we look at my emails, which I'm just going to drag across so you don't see all my sensitive information, we can see these Music Magpie sales go out for £308 a time. Now, this was a solid price for the iPhone at the time. It wasn't actually much lower than you sell them on eBay for after fees and things, and also once they've tested the phone, they're not going to return it back to you if it has any faults. Once they've sent you the payment, they've accepted that phone in its current state. £308 per phone, and they paid me for every single phone. They had an offer on at the time where I entered a coupon code to get 10% more on the items I sold, and also I had free postage and packaging. So I really did try and maximize the profit here, including the return rate and the negative feedback rate that would have impacted my eBay, things like that. So all taken into account, this is the way that we went forward with this one. Um, you know, in other areas, you've definitely like physical products, like if you're flipping Lego, if you're flipping other toys, Nerf guns, things like that, you go into boot sales and you're grabbing items there. eBay all the way, and especially on eBay that you can wait, twice a month maybe that they do the £1 max seller fees, and you can bring those costs right down, especially for high value items. Just on the subject of emails, guys, I was just looking through and I noticed that one of my inboxes had the labels for an API. Once you get down the rabbit hole of tracking these prices, you really want to get more efficient and you want to get more of these, price anomalies set down. So I can show you one of the examples. I made this in Python, and this is just an API that sends me alerts when there's a certain item that's dropped below a certain price. And you can see that this is saying that, right, this unique item code on Amazon, it's got a current price of £451. The average price from Camel Camels is £828. So you've got a solid 45% discount. You're talking £377 off. So this is, it's worth monitoring these things, and I've actually set up an API since that it monitored how well these items did on eBay, and then it cross-referenced if the current price with the current condition was worth flipping. So if there was any profit in it, if the profit margin was, 50%, um, then it would be worth doing, obviously depending on the price. So then that would get, narrow down the amount of alerts, because when I had this running in my inbox, this is the older version. I've got a newer version that doesn't flood my inbox. It actually pops up on my computer. Um, but yeah, it was well worth looking at. So that's just food for thought. If you're technical minded, that works. So I prepared a profit calculation to round off this video, just to show you what the profit was exactly. And as you know, we got 50 total iPhones. We got each iPhone for £32.99. Got a total cost there of £1,649.50. The sales per phone from Music Magpie were £308 each. That causes a revenue of, 50 times 308, which is £15,400. And obviously your profit is your total, well, revenue minus total cost, which is £13,750.50. Obviously, to do this method, you needed starting capital at the, of 1.6, 1.7k. At the time, I think mine was on credit cards. I just put down a 25% deposit on a house, therefore I was absolutely brassic. So this was on credit cards. But buying iPhones at £32 per phone, £33 per phone, it was a sure thing. I was absolutely certain I could flip these, even if they were completely broken when they came. I could have sold them for more than that to local people that fix the phones. So I was happy to invest that capital. If you didn't have a credit card available with 1.6, 1.7 grand on it, you could have just bought less phones. Let's say if you could only have bought two phones, you're making 270 per phone. You're still making 540 quid, which is a good day in anyone's book. So, it's a solid method, guys. These little pots of gold are out there. Like I said, right place, right time. You don't need to go into the APIs. I found this manually. I actually used crowdsourced glitch alerts to find this deal in particular, and it went through smooth as ever. I hope this video has achieved what I set out to do, and that's to just give you a bit of motivation to let you know there are opportunities out there online to make, quite large sums of money in short amount of time. This is not a sustainable get rich quick scheme, but if you hit enough of them, you will get rich. So there is that. If you know any entrepreneurs or people that are quite young and they were looking into alternative ways of making cash, please share this video along to them, because it's worthwhile knowing that there are, in the obvious places, who thought you could make this money on Amazon? The prices look stable, everything looks glitch free, but below the surface, in the minutes that these glitches occur, there is absolute chaos. Hundreds and hundreds of orders going through, exploiting these glitches, and they do fulfill some of them, and you end up making massive, massive returns if you hit it right. Please, if you like any of this content, hit the like. If you absolutely hate it, press dislike. Thanks for that. Subscribe for any further videos. Comments I will reply to, because I'm happy to meet like-minded people and hear what you have to say. In terms of subscribing, this is a tester content. If people like this kind of stuff, I've got plenty of other ways to make money, more sustainable, some of them, and some of them make even more cash in even less time, but they're less sustainable, obviously. So it's, both ends of the spectrum. I'm not going to go too much into things like match betting, affiliate marketing, stuff like that, because there's about a billion videos and they're not unique and it's not original content. They've been absolutely pounded to the point where it's just boring now. So, yeah, I look forward to hearing your comments, guys. Thank you.